Hey guys, it's Haley and welcome to another bookish video. So today we are going to be doing my February TBR, and this video is going to be kind of casual, kind of laid back. I don't have any big plans for myself. Okay, let's be real, I still have some big ambitious plans for myself because do we know who I am? But not nearly as ambitious as January because I didn't even finish those. So really quickly before we get into the video, I just want to mention I am still working on my January TBR. That is why this TBR isn't as beefy and robust because I don't want to stress myself out. Listen, I had a huge, very ambitious January TBR. If you missed it, I will link it up here.
But then I got COVID and those plans were not really working out for me.
So I had planned on filming 4 reading vlogs this past month, and I filmed 3 out of 4, so I would say that is pretty good, but I'm still working on the tail end of the 3rd in editing, and then the 4th. So the 4th one that I didn't end up getting to was the Books That Make Me Cry vlog because, y'all, I had COVID.
As you can see,
I did not want any more depressing shit in my life, so I tried to avoid the depressing books. But I will be reading those in February. That vlog is still coming. And the books I'll be reading in that video are Know My Name by Chanel Miller, The Astonishing Color of After, and oh my god, what's the other one? Oh, Vivek OG. Those are the 3 books that I'm going to be reading. So we have 1 nonfiction, 1 YA, and 1 adult. I think it's going to be a good mix. Hopefully we get a couple 5 stars. Hopefully they make me actually cry. I don't know. That's the point of the experiment. So that video will be coming sometime this month. Also, this month I am going to be trying to read some of the books from one of my most previous videos, if not the most previous, which is my 5-star predictions video. So I had like a list of I think 15 books that I predict are going to be 5 stars for me in 2022, or maybe even my new favorites. It'll be cool to go back and look at my best books of 2022 and see how many of those made it in there. But I want to do a vlog, experiment kind of thing. Vlogging myself reading those books and seeing if I actually end up liking them. So I just picked a few. These might not be the actual ones that I put in the vlog, but I thought it'd be cool to pick a few, vlog them, see if they're actually 5-star picks. And the ones that I picked from that video, by the way, if you want to see all of the ones that I talked about, go watch it. I'll link it up here and down below. The ones that people in the comments were mentioning the most were number 1, Neverworld Wake. Saw a lot of love for this one in the comments. This is a YA sci-fi thriller about a group of teens who loses one of their own and they're trying to figure out what's going on with his death, kind of investigating what happened with it, but they get stuck in a time loop a la Groundhog Day. So they're trying to navigate what happens with this time loop, how do we break it, how do we solve this mystery of our friend. It sounds great, and I love Marisha Pessel's writing style, so very excited for that. Also saw a lot of love for Better and Worse by Marco Hunt in the comments. People were saying that this is a really fast read, and if I like the domestic legal kind of thrillers, then I will really like this one. Obviously, you guys know I love that, so very excited to get to this one. It follows the trope of kind of how far will you go for your family. So basically, this husband and wife have this little son, and he gets into something. He does something wrong. He fucks up in some way, and the mom is a defense attorney, so she immediately starts defending him. The dad jumps in and also starts doing some shady, maybe barely legal shit to protect his son. Things escalate and escalate and escalate. It brings in those moral dilemmas, that question, how far will you go to protect your family? And I love that kind of stuff. It's kind of giving me the vibes of Something in the Water by Catherine Steadman, which I know a lot of people ended up not liking, but I ended up really loving. So we'll see. And then finally, one that I really want to get to from that video is obviously Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. I'm so excited for this one. It's getting adapted into a series and I really want to watch it, so I really need to read it, and I'm fairly confident this is going to be a 5-star. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you know I'm obsessed with Karen Slaughter. She can do no wrong in my eyes. And this standalone by her follows a mother and daughter relationship, and the daughter's starting to find out some shady things about her mom, and she's wondering if maybe she knows her mom as well as she thinks she does. So things unravel from there. It gets gory and crazy and graphic and emotional, just like all Karen Slaughters do. So very excited for that. I also might pick up a couple more from that video. It just depends on how that vlog's going, if I'm enjoying the books, what's going on in my life at the time. I don't know, but I really want to do that vlog at some point in February. I have a couple more concrete plans that I'm going to share with you, but I feel that I'm going to be doing a lot of mood reading. I don't know, that might be totally wrong, but I'm going to try to do some mood reading as well in February. But one book I know I want to get to is for the Buzzword-a-thon, started by Kayla, obviously.
Books and Lala, if you don't know her, what are you doing? Living under a rock, I guess.
I will link her below, which is laughable, but I'm still going to do it. So I am participating in the Buzzword-a-thon, where there's a word or a group of words each month of 2022, and you're supposed to read a book to fulfill that challenge that has that word in the title. So last month it was like the 4 W's, where, what, when, why, / how. And for that one, you will see what I read for it in my wrap up, because it's totally random and I don't know, I'm excited to tell you guys about it. But for February, it is pronouns like he, she, they, we, like somebody's name is also a pronoun. So I chose Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke, and this is a teeny tiny horror novella that I've been recommended a ton by people on BookTube and just random people in my real life who are like,
Girly, yeah, this one's for you. You need to read it.
Apparently it is a sapphic relationship that quickly turns toxic, and it all starts over an apple peeler. So interested to see where this goes. Apparently it's super gory and just a whirlwind. So I think I'm gonna love it. Also, thank you so much, Nitty, for sending me this book in our Christmas little, what's it called? Secret Santa book exchange. Love you, queen. And then you'll find this out in my wrap up, but just to spoil my wrap up a little bit, this little Kindle here has been destroying my life. It has been running my reading for the past month or so. I am so obsessed with this little girl. Also, hello, the cover, like, I love my little Kindle. She's so cute. So I'm planning on reading some things on my Kindle this month, and some of the things that I'm interested in are dark romance. I dabbled in dark romance in January, which you will hear all about in my wrap up. But one dark romance I've really been wanting to get to, it's been recommended to me a bunch of times, is Sicko by Emo Jones. Yeah, that cover is haunting. I'm so excited to get to this one. It's on Kindle Unlimited. I am freaking out. I'm so excited. And then Manda from Ginger Snap Reads also gave me some other dark romance recs, so I might be reading those this month. Let me look at what they are. Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman, Be Still My Heart by Emily McIntyre. I'm looking, I'm evolving. If you have dark romance recommendations for me, link them down below. Also, after this video, I'm literally gonna go binge Amanda's channel and look for some more dark romance recs because I'm obsessed. You know how I always say my favorite books are thrillers with romance elements?
Girl, that's literally dark romance.
So it's like, did I find my genre or did I find my genre? I don't know, but I'm obsessed. So I know I'm definitely gonna be reading Sicko. Maybe I'll get to the other two, don't really know, but that's on the docket for February. Also like Iconic for the month of Valentine's Day, which is why I'm like wearing this shirt for my February TBR, because it's the month of Valentine's Day. So dark romance, very fitting. But I also have some arcs that I need to get to. I'm not sure if I'm just going to read them at my own leisure or if I'm going to do an ARC vlog. We'll just see how things work out. If I need an extra video this month, if there's a place for it, I will do it. If there's not, then I'll just read these and tell you about them in my wrap up. But here are the arcs that I have. Ignore this one down here because I already read it and I literally cannot wait to talk about it in my wrap up. It is Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hillier. I also have these three, The Night Shift by Alex Finlay, One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle, and The Baby Shower by Essie Lyons. So The Night Shift, this is hard. This is supposed to be like a 90s nostalgia thriller, and it's giving a little bit of Stranger Things. Like there's something about a video store at the night shift and murders happen and there's this investigation, and it's supposed to be like this very high octane nostalgic thriller. You stay interrupting. Mochi, stay interrupting. He said it's my show now. I'm the king here. Yeah, it's supposed to be this very fast-paced thriller, but I have some beef with Alex Finlay, which is why I did not read Every Last Lie, Every Last Something or whatever. I'll put the book here that I'm trying to think of the name of. It was Alex Finlay's release from 2021. I did not read this book because I heard there was some really just abhorrent representation for Mexico and Mexican people in it. And I just thought that was gross. It was not something that I was wanting to read about. And I put my full trust in the Latinx reviewers that were really mad about this book and really mad that it was getting good reviews and praise. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna trust y'all, because a lot of white reviewers just didn't find a problem with it. But I didn't partake in that. But a lot of people put it on their best books in the year list. I'm kind of like, what's the deal? Like, are we just not going to talk about the horrific representation? I don't know. So this year with this release, I'm going to read Alex Finlay's book myself, and I'm going to read it with a critical eye, and I'm going to try to see how the representation is. Also, a lot of people did not like how he wrote female characters. It's very much giving like written by a man vibes. So I'm going to look at the Alex Finlay release with a very critical eye. I don't know if I'll enjoy it or not. Some part of me wants to like not enjoy it if it's shitty representation, but either way, I'm gonna give you guys the tea on this one. Moving on to One Italian Summer by Rebecca Searle. I absolutely love the way that Rebecca Searle writes. She does some like magical realism, romance books, but the magical realism and the romance takes a backseat to really whatever main character we're following, and it's always a female main character, for her development and her journey, her character arc. That is kind of what we're following, what's driving this story. But the romance is really cute, and this one is set in Italy during the summer, and I'm just like ready for the vacation vibes. Please get me out of this dreary, wintry state. I need it. So I'm very excited for that one, have high hopes for it. And then I don't know much about this last arc that I have, The Baby Shower. It's by Essie Lyons, who is a UK domestic thriller author. I've read from them before. I read, what was their release that I read this past year? The Housewarming. I read The Housewarming by them, and I absolutely freaking loved it. It blew me away. It got me out of a reading slump. So I'm very excited for another fast-paced and surprising domestic thriller. Obviously, this one's about a baby shower, so I'm hoping it involves like...
I'm hoping it involves kidnapping or like a baby napping or like baby death or like...
That's so horrible, but like y'all know what I mean. I love thrillers, especially domestic thrillers that involve children. I feel like it just raises the stakes to a new level and makes it so much more interesting. Oh my god, Mochi, has he been sitting like that the whole time? Look at him, he's so cute with his one leg. I'm screaming. This has been described as unputdownable, and I'm very excited for The Baby Shower. So don't know if y'all will be getting a vlog of those arcs, but I definitely plan to get to them. And other than everything I just talked about, I'm gonna try to let myself mood read and chill out after all of these reading vlogs. Hopefully we'll be mood reading some dark romance. Hopefully I'll have some good tea and 5-star reviews for you in my February wrap up. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it. And let me know down below if you made it this far by putting a heart emoji. Any heart emoji, your favorite heart emoji. Is it the black heart emoji? Is it like the 2 little pink hearts? Is it the one with the little arrow through it? I don't know. Tell me. Leave it down below. And obviously, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.